Oh, yeah, I
Okay,
don't have to do
let's
that.
hurry and do
Okay.
Natrona. Okay, you start. I started this time.
Hi, I'm Tyler Johnston, Johnston Realty.
And I'm Brandi Sorensen, your favorite country girl realtor in Johnston Realty. You need to come up with a name.
I'm good. I'm just Tyler. I was in a business, and it's one of those, I know everybody, and I won't say the business because I'll get in trouble. One of the employees started complaining about something and cursed.
Oh,
And the one employee, who was the boss, looked, and the one that cursed goes, "It's just Tyler." So it's Tyler.
It's Tyler. I like it. That's fine.
So what's going on in Natrona County right now?
Natrona County market update for May 4th. We have active listings, 149 active listings across Natrona County. New listings that have come on within the last few days, there's 4. Anywhere from $25,000 all the way up to $995. So average price on those new listings though is $416. There's one at $25,000. The next one's $255, and then $389, and then it jumps up to $995. So those are just the last few days. And then under contract though, there's 206 properties that are currently under contract and pending. The inventory shows that the buyers are quickly snatching them up still. So we are seeing a good amount of inventory between 3 to 450. And so in that bracket, sometimes there's more room to look and that kind of stuff. But in entry-level homes under 250 and really under the 300 mark, those go really quickly and there's not very much on. So if you're in that, you gotta move fast and keep your eye on them coming up. So a median list price currently on the market is $339,000.
Nice.
So homes are averaging about 28 days on market. So depending on what part you're looking at, some can go pretty quickly. Others you have a little bit of time. So.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those, if you're in the market especially in those price ranges, definitely make sure you reach out to a realtor beforehand, so that way they can kind of set you up on a list and get you notified, so that way, email blast to your email. So if something in that price range comes on, you're notified as soon as it comes on, not just, I saw this, and then you call a realtor and it went out the day before. Yeah.
Right.
So if you're thinking about looking at Casper, Barnon, Evansville, Mills, definitely reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to set something up like that for you, so that way you don't miss out when those come on the market. Or if you're thinking of selling, we can also give you a price opinion and tell you what we think your home's worth. So
yeah. This month we have, instead of a home maintenance tip, there is the Converse County Conservation District has a free well testing day. And I always recommend, if you are buying a home with a well, to have the water inspected, even if there's water, filtration system and stuff. I always recommend to have that. I don't know how you feel about that.
Absolutely. I mean, and some lenders will require it too. But yeah, if you've got the opportunity to have it done and tested and checked out, by all means, take advantage of it, so that way you got that paperwork to say, hey, here it is.
Yeah, and I never thought, so I had mine done before we bought the house, but I never really thought about continuing to check it. I still changed my filters and everything. But I was doing some reading, and they said that especially with the drought, sometimes there can become a more concentrated minerals or those kinds of things that are in your water, and so it is smart to get it tested more often. And so the Converse County Conservation District has a free testing day on May 12th. and so you can get it at the Conservation District. You just get a little cup. You can test either your outside water, before the filtration or after. If it's for your drinking, I would still just test it after the filtration, because just to make sure that your filtration system is working. And talk to them if you have any questions, but you get the thing and then you drop it off at the Conservation District, or actually Glenrock has a drop-off time from 1:30 to 3 at the town hall. And then they'll send it off and get you a report for the bacteria. You'll fill out paper and bacteria and nitrates and stuff like that. So
that's what I had a client, and they lived out on 96, and they had a well, and his theory on it was he would just shock it every couple of months. I was like, what do you mean you'd shock it? He goes, I just go out there, pour a bunch of bleach down the pipe.
Like a pool?
Yep. That's what they do. They just shock the well.
Okay.
Bleach. This is probably preferred. Go to the conservation district.
I would rather.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That was how they maintained their well.
I guess that's how some people would do it, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Cool.
You were saying something about interest rates. What's your hot take on interest rates?
My hot take on the interest rates right now is it bothers me. Here's your interest rate. And they advertise, here it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. But not until you actually apply. Because that's based off of perfect credit.
One scenario.
Yeah, one scenario. This type of loan, this credit score, this income will get you this interest rate. And I just feel like, no, it's going to be different. It is, because not everybody fits in that perfect little box. And there are so many boxes.
Yeah.
If you're looking to buy, there's FHA, there's VA, there's RD, depending on where you're looking to buy. There's conventional, and then even then there's so many different sub-programs. So,
and each one is a different number based on your income and your credit score.
And family size.
Yep.
So there's all these factors. And so my hot take is I hate
when they just throw it out.
Yep. Here's the interest rate. Today's interest rate is this. Today's interest rate. No. Today's interest rate is this only if you're this. And the majority of people are not this.
Yeah.
They're this.
Right.
And so and like I said, maybe I'm cranky today, but I just saw it and I was like, no. So then I started looking at other places and it's the same.
Yeah.
So don't just go off of that. If you'd like some information and you're interested in buying and want to know what would be a good interest rate, reach out to us, reach out to your lender. We've got great recommendations of lenders that we trust to give you an actual rate.
Right.
So that way and not just the rate. The rate, I don't think the rate means
based on
anything.
If you go this, it could be about this. It could go this. Also, it doesn't even lock in that rate until you're under contract. And then if they want to lock it in, that's another conversation to have with your lender. So I think, speaking of hot takes, I think people get afraid of talking to a lender because A, they have to disclose all of their financial stuff. B, they feel like maybe that's a little too much pressure. I'm just trying to get information, so they would rather just look on the internet or on the sign or whatever to get an idea, but you're not getting the full information. And also, like the lenders that we work with, it's okay to tell them like, hey, I'm just kind of starting to see and the lenders that we work with, they are really familiar with that, and they're like, that's fine. They're okay to just run numbers, not pressure you, not bother you, but like, oh yeah, I see this, but if you waited 3 or 4 months and you did X, Y, and Z, you could get a better credit score, which would bump you up to this. They're really financial advising. I don't know if I can legally say that they're financial advisors, but they advise.
They're working in your best interest.
Yeah.
And the interest rate, who cares? What's the payment?
Yeah.
Because that's really, what are interest rates right now? Well, no. what's the payment on the property you're interested in?
Right.
What's the payment going to be?
Can you afford that?
Is that good
Do you
for you?
want to pay that much?
Can you, if you can afford it, but yeah, do you want to? Maybe you want,
More wiggle
maybe
room.
you're qualified for $500,000, but really, 250, that's great. It gets me, I can find a nice home, and now I can go on vacations, and I can buy drones. I mean, whatever it is that
Whatever
you're
your
into.
thing is.
But the flat, here's a rate. I don't
Right.
know. Like I said, I got a little annoyed this morning, and maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But talk to
makes
somebody,
sense.
find
Yeah.
out, because the rate isn't the rate unless you are in that box with the rate, and the majority of people aren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. Good thinking.
So
All right. Do
let's
we
see.
have anything else? Prom happened.
prom happened. Graduations are coming up.
Mother's Day. It's Maycember. I heard somebody call it Maycember like a few years ago, and I'm like, that is. I feel like it's just as busy. May is just as busy as December, so we might as well call it Maycember.
Well, it's just so weird. You've got all the seniors are out of school, then you've got graduation, you've got Mother's Day, Memorial Day, and all the community events. I know they were just talking, or we just talked with Jen from the Main Street. They're doing the planners in downtown Douglas the 16th of May. I know I've got a friend who's a personal trainer. They're doing the Murph Challenge, so that's coming up.
Okay.
I know the Walleye Stampede is taken off this weekend down in Glendale. So yeah, it's just kind of
Yeah, there's so much.
all the
going on.
things.
At the schools, there's all the year-end assemblies and awards banquets and things like that too. So are your seniors done for
Our seniors are out. They're gone.
Our seniors are not. I think they still have to go like literally up until graduation.
Oh, see, ours are done. They don't have to go to
I
school
saw a
anymore.
post that somebody was like, last day, and I was like, you haven't even graduated yet.
Yeah. Yep. So they're out. Kaysen told me Monday, they didn't have school on Monday. And they only have 14 days of school left in Douglas.
Are you more excited for your kids to get out or me? I mean,
You want my kids to get out of school too?
are your kids or you?
Yeah, it just goes so fast. It's like, because then, well, you get out, but then Brighton,
Your summer's already.
Brighton leaves in June for speech nationals, so he's going to be gone. And then, I need a job, and I'm going to figure out a car and all of that type of stuff. It's just, I don't know. I kind of like when school's in session because I know I drop them off and I know I pick them up, and it's set.
Yes, I get that. I'm ready for them to be done.
You're ready.
I'm like, can't we just skip the last couple of weeks of school? It's fine. It's no big deal. I got stuff to do.
Well, I felt bad. I had to go out of town Friday, and I got up and I swore I heard the shower going. And so I went and did my own thing, packed up all my stuff because I was doing that wedding in Denver. And like nobody came out of their rooms, and I was like, what the hell? What? I gotta leave. What? And I
Were they
go
still sleeping?
open. Yes.
Oh, no.
They were dead asleep in bed, and it was 5 to 8.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, and Kaysen sat up. She's like, what? And I was like,
So I
So-
slip in.
how do you guys feel about staying home today? Can I? I was like, yep, bye. So they got a 4-day weekend because Dad didn't check. I swear I heard them both up.
Yeah.
And I had my own stuff to, I'm a bad parent.
No,
Let them
apparently me
skip.
too. There was a kerfuffle about senior skip day.
Oh, yes.
My son only goes one period a day because he has college classes and stuff. And but they had a senior skip day, but apparently the school was like, well, we gave you the day before graduation off or something like that. Like, and it was scheduled for that. And the senior's like, but that defeats the purpose. So anyways, they skipped on a day, and there was mayhem because then they marked him truant. Even people who had to like called their kid in And then I'm like, true, what? Because I get this, and they didn't call. It's not like the automated. And so I'm like, what is the deal? Like, what is wrong? Is this how it's always been? So, of course, I caused some drama.
Because
Just because I'm like, what? Why is it now this big deal? They skipped. It's not any different than I just let my kids stay home from school.
Yeah.
They weren't off causing mayhem. My son literally was home helping my mom. Like, we don't need to make it this. So anyways, I caused a kerfuffle, but whatever. It's apparently what I'm known for now. So it's.
I remember when I was in elementary school, my aunt called my mom, and she was livid with the school because the school called. They lived in Bismarck, North Dakota, and they called wanting to know why the kids weren't in school. And she said, it is negative 30 degrees outside. No, my kid's not in school today. And apparently that was...
That's funny.
So,
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to, as the parent, it's...
They can miss a
my
day.
kid, it's okay.
It's okay. If their grades are good. Yeah, I know. I'm a bad parent too, so whatever.
Yeah, they got to stay home, so... Oops.
I think that's fine. There's such thing as mental health days too. But that's also why we're not employed by 9 to 5 jobs.
So, I had to be somewhere, so my kids just missed out because I had to be somewhere.
I've taken my kids on different things, like when I was down at the Capitol, and I'm like, sorry, they're missing. They're coming to have the governor sign, and we're seeing the Capitol. They'll be fine. They're learning something. Thank you very much. Or just different things. It's like, there's different ways to learn than just being in school.
Well, I didn't have pickup for the 2 little kids once, and I had to go to Atlantic City to film property and the gold mines and everything. And so I was like, I have nowhere to get the kids after school. Yeah. So I called and excused them. I took them with me. And then I showed them the Oregon Trail. I showed them the Mormon Trail because we were up there and it's right there. So I was like, well, I'm going to make it an experience. At least I can try to say I made it educational.
I love it. I think I also have homeschooled, so we also did that. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah, you didn't read about it. You got to go stand on it.
Yeah.
For the day. So. Yeah. It's like, oh well.
All right, rebels. Tell us if you're a rebel.
Yeah.
In the comments.
Do you let your kids skip school or no?
Yes. All right.
Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's update.